Oh, dude, I'm like losing my mind, dude. This fish is huge. This fish is huge, man.
Alex.
Jesus, dude.
Holy moly, the boat
almost went down the hill. We wouldn't have done no more videos, dude. We'd have been done, man. We'd have start up a GoFundMe, man. And the boat went down the hill.
Probably would have gotten a good boat, though.
Yeah,
I mean, people contribute.
Do they really? Oh, my
I
God.
mean,
Yeah, 100 people, what, $10 a pop?
I mean,
Let's
10
do that.
cents. I mean, like,
you guys ready? You know what I'm saying? That's terrible. Give away and they give away. Oh shit, well, you ain't getting
Nope.
Adam took it. So today, we're gonna be doing our giveaway, man. We just hit 100 subs. Well, we're over 100 subs now, 120. But at the time, yeah, exactly, man. We're dude, real quick, we are absolutely thrilled, man, that you guys are tuning in to the channel. You guys are subscribing, leaving comments, likes, the whole nine, dude. It is like deeply appreciated, and we can't thank you guys enough. And with that being said, we're gonna be doing our first giveaway, man, 100 sub giveaway. And how we're gonna be going about this is pretty simple. So stay tuned throughout the course of the video and we'll tell you guys how to enter. But for right now, what is the giveaway? What are we giving away? Well, we're giving away lures, of course, right? What the hell else would we be giving away? We're fishermen, right? You know, and give away what, gift card to Chipotle or some shit like that? That ain't gonna fly. I mean, maybe it will. I don't know if you like Chipotle. I don't know. Do you, Adam, you like Chipotle?
I'm a Qdoba guy, actually.
Oh, Jesus
I mean,
Christ, man. All right, well, he's a Qdoba guy.
Sorry.
It's okay. What do you like about Qdoba?
they have good breakfast. Really good breakfast. Burritos, tiny,
He's like
big burritos.
The 1 percentile, you know? Like, you go to Chipotle or Qdoba, what do you go for, man? You know, dinner, lunch, that kind of deal, and then we got the one guy with breakfast. So, yeah, we could give away a Qdoba gift card or Chipotle. But what we're going to be giving away is fishing lures. And what kind of fishing lures, you ask? Well, if you have watched this channel from day one, or maybe you've gone back and watched the videos, we're going to be giving away lures that tie every single trip together. What does that mean? Well, we've fished for multiple different species of fish, from white perch to bass to crappie, and we've caught plenty other fish in the midst of all that. And we're going to be giving away lures that we've used to catch all these fish, not just rinky-dink lures out of our tackle box, but some brand new lures for you guys. So we are gonna fill up this box right here. You guys ready? I know I'm ready. Let's go. All right, so our first trip on the boat, man, it was back in February, and we decided to go do some white perch fishing, man. We went down to Denton and we fished the Choptank River for the perch run. This was back in late February. And we had a banner day, man. We caught tons of white perch, and it was an absolute blast, man. And it was cool because, like, it was actually our first trip on the boat to catch fish, and we were so stoked, man. It was one of those nights that, like, you couldn't sleep, you know? Like, you're trying to go to bed, but you just can't. We're probably running on, like, 2 hours of sleep, and we got to get over to Bay Bridge and all that good stuff. And, dude, it was an absolute blast. So the first lure that we're going to be pulling to fill this tackle box is going to be...
The first thing we got in the goodie bag, we got some shad darts.
Shad darts. Okay, man. And I know you're probably like, what? Dude, this is not exciting at all. It's going to get more exciting, trust me, because there's some actual really nice lures that we're going to be...
catch all kinds of species. You know, they'll catch... I've caught bass.
Oh, yeah.
I've caught bass.
Yeah.
I've caught white perch, you know, crappie, a lot of different species, shad, you know, after.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, we caught plenty of shad on them, too.
But, yeah, they'll catch a lot of different species. They're small, but they pack a punch.
They do, and that's like one of the beauties of like pan fishing in general, man. You do not know what you're gonna catch. And actually, so this is like true story. My PB freshwater fish that's not a carp is actually a 40-inch northern pike that I caught on a crappie jig. You don't blame me? Check this. Dude, I got a massive fish right off the bat. Dude, this fish is huge, man. Dude, this is insane. I can't lose this fish. Dude, this is crazy, man. I'm like losing my mind, dude. This fish is huge. This fish is huge, man. This fish is huge. Look at this thing just peel this drag right now. This will be my biggest fish that's not a carp on light tackle if I can land it. I mean, look at the swirls, man. This thing is huge. This fish is huge. Can you get it? That's my first muskie. That's my first muskie. That's a northern. It's a big ass northern. Dude, that is a massive northern pike. I just landed a massive northern pike on a crappie jig. Look at the size of that northern, man. Unbelievable, dude. Within the first 5 minutes, we are gonna get this thing unhooked, and we're gonna, that's redemption, man. I lost one up in the main stretch, but boy, did I get one on the crappie jig today, baby. Look at the size of this fish. Dude, this thing is huge. So, yeah, okay, starting to get a little bit more excited about these shad darts, right? Yeah, you should be, because you can catch a lot of fish on them. Video number 2, what do we do? Yeah, we went shad fishing, man. We went shad fishing, and this was Adam's first time shad fishing.
Spoils you. Spoiled me.
It really does, man. And if you've never shad fished before, dude, we highly recommend it, man. Go down to the Potomac River or the Susquehanna and get on these shad when they spawn, man. Early in the spring, once those red butts start blooming, red butt. That's for you, Diane. Get out there, man. Get out there, and that'll lead us to the next lures that we're going to be pulling out of this bag. And what are they? Well, it is more shad darts, right? But it's some other things as well. It's not just shad darts. Here we go.
The next lures we're going to be pulling out of the goodie bag. Some more shad darts. A little bit bigger. Get you a little bit further. But these guys slay. We got 2 packs of some curly tails, some chartreuse, and some white. And at the very end of your line, you're gonna have a couple of single hook spoons. These things are very important in the process of shad fishing. So you're gonna combine these, and you got the shad rig.
All right, so Adam pulled some. He pulled some shad darts, a different style of shad dart. These are a little bit heavier shad darts. So in this video, early in the spring, what's the old saying? In like a lion, out like a lamb. Yeah, that is very true fishing in the spring, dude. You can go out one day, it's beautiful. Next day, it's 30-mile-an-hour gusts, and you can't get anything done. So we had to wait up on these particular shad darts that we were using. So we went with heavier shad darts. We also did, in tandem curly tail grubs, because that gave us enough weight to get that bait out in order to catch these fish. So your traditional shad dart rig, and if you watch the video, I kind of go over this at the end, and your traditional shad dart rig is going to be that shad dart on top, tied to a loop knot, and then you're going to have a flutter spoon at the bottom. It's a single J hook, no trebles, flutter spoon, and that is the tried and true shad rig for pretty much anywhere you go, man. That's what you want to be throwing to catch these shad, man. And they are an absolute blast to catch, man. I probably said that in that video 50,000 times. I know I did. There ain't no doubt about it, man. I kept saying that shit over and over again. Because, dude, it's like every cast, man. If you time that trip right, you're catching fish every cast. And these fish are not just like rolling in the log, snakehead. These fish are like catching, like, dude, a fighting fish. Like, these things pull drag, they jump out the water. Mini tarpon, dude, it is insane. Like, I don't understand how anybody wouldn't want to do this. Well, we got one more pan fishing trip. We do. What do we do next?
we went crappie fishing.
Yeah, trophy crappie fishing. Trophy crappie, yeah. We caught some slabs, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, you know, it's funny, man. We've been fishing this spot for a couple years, and in the spring, dude, I mean, these crappie are insanity, like crazy. I mean, we're going to cut to some footage of this particular trip, but I'm also going to drop my absolute PB that I caught from this particular spot, and it was insane, dude. I will show the whole footage of it because Adam filmed it. And my face, dude, I lost my mind when I pulled up on this thing, dude. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe a crappie was actually this big in this spot.
No fucking way. Look at the size of this crappie.
Dude, it may be a state record. It may be a state record, dude.
Oh my God. Alex.
Flying.
Is that your PB?
Yeah, it's my PB. Holy shit. Caught some crappie. We did, man. And it was a blazing hot day, oddly enough, in the middle of, what was it, April? It's when we went out. Yeah, it was April when we went out on this trip. By the way,
than it was today.
The shad fishing was March, early March. I don't know if I spoke about that or not, but early March for the shad. April's when we went ahead and did the trophy crappie fishing, and dude, it wasn't like, it wasn't a banner day, but it was a banner day in a sense. But like, it was one of those days where we really had to think on the water because it started out like trash, man. It really did. Like, dude, we were like, oh man, we're gonna go in the brush, we're gonna catch all these fish, and we didn't do it. Like,
nobody was.
Like, no, yeah, it was like, dude, like, what is going on? Like, this ain't good, man. We're gonna lose some subs in the middle of this, dude.
It was pretty funny that day because nobody was catching any, just, you know, a couple here and there. You know, we were seeing, hey, Brody. It's my dog. So this day in particular, it was funny because we saw one person catching maybe one crappie here and there. And finally, when we figured it out, if you look in the video, you'll see 6 to 7 kayakers right behind us doing the same thing. Once we figured it out, they did the same exact thing.
Yeah, what did I say in that bass video? Every time you catch a big one, dude, there's another fisherman over there like, yeah, yeah, he's coming. He's following us. Here he is. Yeah, he's on his way. Every time, baby. Every time. Dude, we're guilty of it too. It's like, what was beetle spin reeling one in? You got one? Beetle spin over there got one? Beetle spin. Oh, I got beetle spin. Make beetle spin got one.
Oh, our guy.
Yeah, beetle. Yeah. Dude, like, look, time out. Beetle spin. If we can identify beetle spin, like, we need to identify beetle spin. If we identify beetle spin, we have a gift for you. We do. If somebody knows who the hell beetle spin is, please let us know because we got a gift for beetle spin. Whoever you are, I don't know the exact date, but you were fishing Triadelphia when we were blanking and we were sweating up a storm, and like you were reeling in a fish, and like, dude, we were hating life at that point in time, dude. We were like, dude, what in the hell? And like, so beetle spin, if you're out there, dude, we're gonna post this on the Triadelphia fishing page. Let us know who you are, and we got something for you, bud. We do. Get it on.
For you. All right. So we got, first of all, got some good old crappie bobbers. Right here we got some 1/64 ounce trout magnet jigs, and they pair perfectly with these bobby garlands. These are super tiny. They're almost like the size of a gulp minnow. We got some 4-pound test fishing line for you. So we also got some bigger jigs, and then we also got some tried and true panfish assassins in the electric chicken. So all this stuff is going in the box for you all.
The next trip, what do we do? Anybody know? Ooh, everybody's like, what? We didn't watch your videos. The next trip, we went smallmouth fishing at our favorite body of water ever, dude. What is it, Adam?
Triadelphia.
We love this place, dude. Well, we just do. I mean, this reservoir has it all, man. I mean, and just, not just fish, but just how beautiful this place is, and what's underneath, and oh my God, dude, the structure, the flats, the
brush,
the coves,
yeah.
the this, the that. Oh my God, dude. Oh man, great fishery. But we went out smallmouth fishing. Yeah, we did. Yeah. How do you target smallmouth? Find the bait. Find the bait. Find some rocky areas too, man. You find a nice rocky area, a contour, you know, a steep shelf that's dropping off into 40 foot of water and rides up to an 8 foot flat and it's covered in bait and all that kind of stuff, and you seeing just subtle blow ups and stuff like that on the surface, man, early in the spring. Yeah, you probably want to throw these couple baits right here.
All right, everybody. So right here, we got 3 chatterbaits for y'all in the 3/8 of an ounce size, 2 with a skirt, 1 skirtless, and they pair perfectly with a paddle tail swim bait.
All right, so next trip was the Triadelphia trip, man. We targeted largemouth, spawn time. Kind of a very weird spawn. Anybody like fishing Maryland and just kind of things were just like a little weird this year, man. Very weird. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, it just did not like jive the way it did last year. It's kind of different. Kind of allowed us to interpret a little bit more. We had to kind of get different on some things, you know. And I had to throw a bait that I would throw in cold water a lot more than I would this year. And what bait is that, you ask? Well, yeah. You'll see. All right, man, it's me. I'm gonna pull one from the bag, the old bag, the duffel bag. All right, so I'm gonna pull a couple lures that we used on this Triadelphia trip, which was our last trip at Triadelphia, and we were targeting largemouth bass. So to kind of go back on that point, this one bait that I've been throwing, dude, hammering fish on this thing, dude. I mean, absolutely murdering fish on this bait.
That's rude.
All winter long, man. All winter into spring. Oh my God, dude. This bait, what bait is it, you ask? Let me pull it out. If I can find it. Is it even in there? Okay, bam. What is that? That's a mega bass jerkbait, man. It's Division 110.
Hold on a second. I want that.
Oh shit. Well, you ain't getting
Nope.
that. Adam took it. So, all right, I was gonna get the Mega Bass Vision 110, dude. This jerkbait is the jerkbait of all jerkbaits. I will say the Rapala Shadow Wrap is my next favorite. That's a really good bait, but this right here is a $25 Mega Bass jerkbait, and I slayed so many fish on this thing. Not just on the trips that we went on, but a lot of fishing that I did just on my free time, because I fish pretty much every day. I use this jerkbait a lot, and I caught a lot of fish on this thing, man. And this color, I'm gonna call this the Maryland color, man, because it does well in a lot of different water clarities, primarily clear water, but this bait also slays in different water clarities as well. But I would definitely use this in the reservoirs. Anybody that fishes, you know, Pretty Boy to Loch Raven, Triadelphia, you know, Rocky Gorge, Liberty Reservoir, whatever it may be, this bait is just, dude, unbelievable, man. I slayed my biggest bass, actually my biggest bass of the year, from some like roadside pond that I've been fishing for years, dude. I've only caught like, you know, dude, dinks at like what, 1 pound, 2 pound kind of deal. And then when I threw this bad boy, man, I nailed a bass that was like literally just under 4.5 pounds, which is ridiculous, man. But so another bait that we used on this particular trip, I actually lost a fish on it. I didn't technically catch a fish, but we're gonna add it anyway. 13 fishing. This is a jabberjaw crankbait, dude. This is like, dude, this thing is the money, man. This blade, so it kind of acts like a chatterbait. It's kind of hybrid, man. The blade rattles and it, you know, hits on the bottom like a crankbait should. You know, it should be hitting bottom, and it gets ripped. I didn't catch a fish on it, but maybe you can, and if you do, dude, kudos to you. I didn't fish this thing a lot, but throwing one in there anyway, man. All right, so our last trip, Loch Raven. Yeah, we went bass fishing again, boy. Yeah, we kept doing it. I mean, it was spawn. So, I mean, are you impressed? I mean, maybe you are. I don't know. I ain't caught fish, right?
My wife wasn't. She didn't care.
It's okay. Oh, maybe we'll catch something that she'll be impressed about one day. All right. Video. Loch Raven. Yeah, we caught fish on a lot of different baits. One being that mega bass jerkbait you're about to get. Pretty cool. Caught fish on shaky heads. We caught fish on Texas rigs. We caught fish on, that's it. Actually, I did catch a fish on a crankbait. It was the perch.
Oh God.
Yeah, I caught a yellow perch on a crankbait. I did. Yeah, damn right.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, did that
God,
little poop. Yeah, I got
that
one.
was a good yellow perch.
It was. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jabberjaw. You got one. So yeah. Black Raven, last trip, shaky head. Gotta throw shaky. Gotta throw shaky.
The thing that I like about shaky heads, you can literally pair them with any kind of soft plastic. You can a Senko, lizard, you know, a crawl. You can put almost anything on it, and that weight shifts that bait up like this. And as you crawl it, it's almost kind of like a Ned rig, but a weedless Ned rig. Kinda, but not. But you put almost anything on it. It's very, what's the word?
Just deadly,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
You're throwing a shaky, dude. I swear, man. Like shaky heads are just like kind of took it over for us, man. Like we throw Texas rigs. Like if we're getting in grass and something like that, man, we'll throw a lightweight through a Texas rig, try to get down in there, man. I mean, we don't have anything super heavy where we got to do any punching, but you know, we'll fish at Texas on occasion.
That was a loud one. It's very
It was,
loud.
man.
It's a loud plane.
What plane's guilty of that? Probably Spirit. Oh, no, it's Southwest. Damn. It's all right. But yes, dude, those shaky heads were just completely like, dude, they're a deadly bait, man. Toss that thing up in a lay down. You can fish that thing anywhere. This actually wasn't where I was going. I was talking about Texas rigs. So let me talk about Texas rig for a second. Texas rig. Yeah, man. We do fish Texas rig. We definitely do. One of my favorite ways to fish them, honestly, just like dragging bottom, man, just like anything else, lay down, points, you know, that kind of stuff. You want to slow it down, you know, if you're fishing, you know, a bait that you're trying to rip through, and you need to slow it down to a crawl, man, put on a Texas rig, drag some bottom, man, get a thump, you know, definitely super effective. So that leads us to the next, well, not the next, but the end of the giveaway, and we're giving away a bunch of...
All right, so next we have some 13 Fishing bubble butts. These things, you gotta have them. You gotta have them in your tackle box. You can get them on websites for super cheap. They're at a really ridiculous price, so you search them, you'll find them. And you pair them with a couple of shaky heads, which we're gonna put a couple of them in the box. Some shaky heads, different ounces. And we're also going to pair it up with some 4/0, some 5/0, and another 4/0. We got some hooks for you guys. We're going to throw them in, boom, and some Guggen tungsten weights. You know that these are expensive, so we're making it good for you. They're going in there too. I did say that they pair well with anything, and we're gonna throw some Guggen crawls. These are the I think these are like
Flip those over for a second and
What-
show
what
them.
the heck?
Yeah, show
good.
them exactly.
Oh yeah, do you see Alex's face on those? Yeah, right there. Yeah. These are the salad dressing, I think. Oh no, sorry, sprayed lettuce. And we've got some, what are these? Mojito. Put those on a chatterbait. And put those on a shaky head. Some 13 Fishing. Dude, this box is ridiculous.
But how do you win? You know, once again, you just, these dudes are just dumping baits in boxes all day. Whoa, what's going on here? Okay, well, how do you win? Very simple. Subscribe to @Shorelines Fishing, Instagram, and the YouTube channel. Pretty simple, right? Okay, and the last thing, just drop a comment below. It could be about anything, dude. It doesn't matter. Tell us about your favorite catch. Just tell us about, hey man, that one video you did was cool. A question, you know, how do you catch whatever, anything, man. Just drop a comment, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all of your names in a hat, and Adam is going to draw one name out of a hat, and on our next video, next Thursday, every Thursday at 5, the winner will be announced. And you will have everything in that box. All those baits will be yours. So, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I'm sure that everybody's just gonna be scrolling. Okay, cool. How do I win? But regardless, man, we're so fortunate. Like, we're having a blast doing this, dude. We really are. It's fun. Thank you. But yes, we're fishermen. You guys are fishermen. Let's go fishing.